No stress, no stress, no stress, no stress, no stress. No stress, no stress, no stress. At this moment in time, I'm so high that I don't wanna come down. I got my seat on recline, bad bitch in the ride, and my life is a full pound, yeah.
Alright, ladies, we have Big Faz over here. Big Faz, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing good. Fascination, Big Faz is kind of what everybody knows about, because I've been doing this for so long, and not because I'm a big jack. My ideas are colossal and things like that, so that's where somebody just gave it to me. But otherwise, these days it's fascination, and also don't mind going by my real name either, Victor Clark, because I started a clothing line called Victor Clark Clothing Company.
Tell us a little bit more about that clothing line.
Well, I mean, it's for ladies, it's for men, it's very, for the ladies it's pretty sexy and suave, and for the guys it's pretty masculine and cool, like that. And I did get a lifestyle magazine, gave me a 4-page spread.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah, so pretty cool. So now, today, I'm here representing the Carter High School movie. I'm the music supervisor of the film, and the soundtrack itself, which we have available in the lobby, and along with some t-shirts and stuff like that. So definitely want to give a shout out to Greg Ellis, Arthur Muhammad, Kelly Gray, and Tricia Woodget, Andre Wilson, Yandre, give me this opportunity to be on the film and the musical capacity. Definitely blessed.
Can you tell us a little bit about what that creative experience was like as far as putting the album together?
Long, very long. We're talking, 10, 12, 15, 16-hour days. I mean, one night I got up at 8 and got to work on it and get off until 4 a.m. in the morning, and it was tough, but had deadlines to meet, had to meet them, and I'm not one to drop the ball. It's all about making it happen, because nobody wants to hear an excuse. They don't want to know why you didn't get it done. They just want to know that you got done. So that's what I do.
That's right, and everything that is worth having is worth bringing.
Absolutely. Very true, and no pain, no gain. You got to work hard, you got to persevere, you just got to fight through it. I mean, that's what any success story. A lot of people are not built, you got a lot of people who have talent, but they just definitely don't have the drive and the willpower to just push and go and go. The right way, meaning that you keep pushing, but you don't betray nobody. You don't do it ugly with it. Just stay positive and keep working and doing your thing, and then the favor of God will come upon you, and things will happen.
And for those of us who are listening and watching, could you please tell us who are some of the featured artists on the album?
Well, we definitely had a record with Raheem Devon. We did some stuff with Common, Rhyme Fest, and Eric Bellinger on a song called Mastermind. Dero is on the CD, along with Trey D, who had some success with a song called Gutter Chick. And we have some really hot vocal artists. We got Baby Faz Crew, which is younger. They're ages of 15 and 16 years old. Hot kids doing their thing. We got Alexis Miranda is on the soundtrack too. Her sister played a vet in Straight Outta Compton. Dr. Dre's baby mama, her sister played that role, and now her sister's on the soundtrack for Carter.
You got some pretty big names on there, as well as some local talent coming straight out of Dallas.
Absolutely. It's definitely got some fire on there. Rhythm Boy music, just Sleepy Floyd, just a lot of good guys on there. Oh yeah, Dallas Blocker.
Oh, Houston's finest.
Yeah. I just caught wind of him through this album, and dude is really talented.
And for those who don't know, I'm not going to hold you much longer, but for those who don't know, could you tell them just a few of the hats that you wear?
Well,
The as always.
We're all the way to the we're in the back. We're just rolling out.
I am a choreographer, dancer, which I've traveled the world doing that, you know, Tokyo, Yokohama, Kobe, Kyoto, Nagoya, Osaka. And from that led me into the music business where I became a musician, could play keys and little guitar, drums, and morphed into the fashion world and morphed into the video world. I just shot a video for Andre Petrie. He's out of Houston too. He's out of Tyler Perry's camp. It's called Curious, and that's gonna debut probably sometime before the year is out. You know, so videography, photography, you know, just kind of all around Renaissance type guy.
You're a one-stop shop. Thank you so much for coming through. Glad to have you here. Glad that you were actually a part of the project.
Yeah, well, it's a pleasure having you to interview me. Wonderful.
Training-based driving school.
Hello there. How are you?
Good afternoon. How are you, ma'am?
I'm great. My name is Danielle Davis, and what a privilege to have you here tonight at the Carter High movie premiere. What brings you here tonight?
I'm here as special guest for Sky and Michael Davis.
Wonderful. Are you kin to them or friends of theirs?
Yes, my niece and nephew.
Okay. Well, we're glad to have friends and family.
Thank you very much. Always good to be out and support them. And also, I'm here to also help promote my own business as well.
Okay, tell us a little bit about that.
Mobile training-based driving school located in Sugar Land, Texas. We provide full-service driving services for both teens and adults. Driver education, behind-the-wheel training, for learner's license, permits, and defensive driving, and also road test.
Okay, and so if someone's interested in being a part of your driving school, how can they reach out to you?
Mobiletrainingbase.com. Also, I can be contacted at 832-589-8023. And we're located in Sugar Land, 18551 Old Richmond Road, Sugar Land, Texas.
Wonderful. And you said it's for teens and adults.
Yes, ma'am. Full service.
All right, well, thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed the movie. I hear that it's great.
Nice to meet you.
We have actress Ashley Hasker.
Well, hello there.
How are you?
I get to
Nice
hug
to
you.
see you.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
So what brings
So much about it on social media, Instagram, Facebook. I just have to see the movie. I heard it's very powerful and I want to see the message.
Definitely. I'm so glad that you did decide to come out. But can you tell our listeners and our viewers just a little bit about you? Tell us a little about Ashley. What is it that you do?
Well, I'm an actress. I've been acting for about 10 years now. I dance, I model. You can follow me on Instagram at actress_Ashley, or you can follow me on Facebook, actress Ashley Hasker.
Wow. Well, thank you, actress Ashley, for showing up.
You're welcome.
Who knows? Maybe next time they'll feature you in Carter High too.
Indeed.
So thank you so much for stopping by.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you.
All right, and we have Mr. and Mrs. Roberts. Mrs. Roberts is the founder of Smart Chicks organization.
Good evening. I'm Danielle. Great to meet you, Mrs. Roberts. And so what brings you out tonight to the Carter High premiere?
Well, my sister, Stephanie Thomas Raleigh, is one of the persons that's on the movie, and so she invited us out.
Oh, so you came to support your family?
Yes.
But along the way, you do have a business.
Yes.
So please tell us what that business is.
I am the founder of Smart Chicks. It's an organization that we get together and we help women, younger women. The older women they are mentoring the younger women. We help with school, businesses, and a lot of other things along the way.
Well, wonderful. So it sounds like it's really positive. There's a lot of outreach going on there.
Yes, we do a lot of outreach. We have things coming up for Thanksgiving. We help with the food bank, and we also help with clothing for women that are looking for jobs. So we make sure that they have what they need for jobs, even if they need to get their hair fixed or whatever. We do that as well.
Wonderful. And for those that would be interested in reaching out to you so that they can participate with your organization, how would they contact you?
They can go to smartchicks.com, and then there they can leave me an email.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming out tonight. I hope you enjoyed the movie. I hear it's great.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Williams.
Associate producer, and it's a great film. Kids, teenagers, even adults will love it. It will be a life-changing lesson for all of them.
So what inspired you to be part of the program?
Well, simply because I care about people and I want to help people out, and the best way to do that is to entertain them. If we can entertain you, then you're going to retain more of the information that you see, and film is a great way to entertain you. This film has a lot of extreme stuff in it that will definitely impact people's lives, so that was my reason.
And what do you want people to walk away with after they watch this movie?
Basically, I want them to come out of the theater to being changed. Realizing the choices and decisions that we make can have a huge impact on our lives.
What an honor and a privilege to have you.
A lot of our viewers are like
What advice would you give for the purpose of the film, and what do you hope to accomplish?
Well, basically, I want the young athletes to realize no matter how talented you are, if you make mistakes, all of that can be taken away from you.
A lot of people don't know what's your story. Briefly give them what's your story and testimony. Why was this life?
Well, you know, a lot of us have tough decisions to make as we're growing up, and some make the right decisions, some didn't make the right decisions. Thank God, God blessed me to make enough of those right decisions and kept me from the bad ones. And, but I think people can learn from this to see what happens when very talented football players make that wrong decision.
Also,
I'm Ray Ellis, executive producer of Carter House.
let them know you just got this.
You just got me.
The Arts 16 with the Katie Studios in Dallas. I'm portraying PK Patrick Williams, one of the actual football players who went to jail. I got a chance to actually speak to the gentleman and just get a gist of his lifestyle before. One of the things that was crazy about him, he had a Letterman jacket on the back that said, PK, I like doing the nasty. That was on the back of his jacket. So it was very cultural back in the day to express yourself with the Letterman jacket, especially in the football era at that time.
Wow, so part of your style as far as becoming the character is to actually spend time with and get to know that person.
Yes, I can call Patrick right now. He actually called me while I was on the way here. He used to put the phone with this. And he had a conversation with his brother, but shout out to Patrick Williams for allowing me to portray him in that image and give me the opportunity to perform with him.
I want to know what's your favorite part about portraying this?
Being humorous. I was actually supposed to play Robert, but shout out to Arthur Muhammad, who wasn't too sure about my football skills or the throwing part. I could throw, I just wasn't technically a G with the shoulder that I could do it. So he changed it to PK, which was more my cup of tea. I was, funny, laughing, flirting with all the beautiful women like I'm doing right now.
Wow, sounds like you had fun. Did it come natural?
Very, very. Just these eyes, they see things and they say things.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I look forward to seeing the movie. I heard they had a blast last night in Dallas, and so we're hoping you can show the
What was it like working with director Arthur Muhammad?
We'll be up here all day.
We'll be here all night. The coolest, most laid back, hard working, very understanding, very helpful director I've ever worked with. I would do a million more movies with him. I don't care if I get on the Denzel level. Anytime he ever needs me to do a movie, I don't care if I'm in South Africa, I will be there.
What about Charles Dutton? What was it like working with Charles Dutton?
Charles Dutton was powerful. He every time he spoke, it's like he moved mountains. Whatever he was saying,
I'm a fan.
And whenever we were listening to his speeches, as actors, you could take away from what he was saying, not just as us as acting as football players. You could literally take away how he was talking about destiny and success and all that. We can apply it to our lives today. So it was great working with him.
What was some of the hardest things to maybe accomplish with setting this movie tone correctly?
I say the hardest thing for me was I didn't get a chance to really vibe with Derek Evans, the real character, before we did the movie. And you know, whenever it's a true story, you want to do that justice. You want to kind of get to know that person a little bit, just so you can have something to go off of. But I talked to him on the phone one time, and he told me, this is his exact words. He said, "Man, can't nobody play me in no damn movie." So when he said that, I knew exactly what type of person he was, and I knew what type of player that I wanted to portray him as, and I did the best that I could. But that was an interesting story, though, definitely.
So I know you guys did a soundtrack. Big Faz, you did
Yes,
the
sir.
soundtrack.
Big Faz.
What inspired you? Because I know we heard a lot of things from, I heard Nemesis, I heard some Slick Rick, I heard some up and coming, I heard The Road, heard a lot of things from what inspired you to do that soundtrack.
Well, basically, Arthur, a lot of that stuff was Arthur, you know, was definitely the man on a lot of it. You know, I just kind of came in and added a few things to it, like the Common and Rhyme Fest record at the end, and a couple things in there, and that Miss Carter record during the lunch cafeteria scene. But after I saw the movie, I was definitely inspired completely, you know, 'cause I went to one of the screenings, and when I went back in the lab and started putting together the CD formation of it, man, it really, really moved me. And so then these guys did such an awesome job, and it moved me in the studio to do what I did.
The man of the hour, the man that made these things happen.
He don't like that. He don't like that. He don't like that.
Small things come in big packages. That movie was absolutely wonderful. Again, Arthur, as far as Q&A for you, can you give us feedback of how did all that happen? What did it take for you to put that together? How long were you, what were the steps? What did you do? And what it had to happen in order to make such a great film?
Well, I went to the school and I played on the team, so
there you go. Okay.
I lived it. So basically, a lot of that was my life. You know, it was part of my life. So that's where a lot of it came from. Didn't have to make up anything. Like a lot of times you may see a movie, find out 60% of it wasn't true. Everybody from the Senator Royce West, who was the attorney then, from Coach James, from Derek,
Marvin Edwards.
Everybody have saw the movie and said, this is it. This is true. This is what happened.
How long were you guys filming for?
We actually shot for 21 days.
That's it.
We shot for 21 days. We had a pretty tight schedule. Due to the producer. I don't know what Greg Ellis is. Executive producer.
Executive producer Greg Ellis.
He the tallest one over here, so.
I think in a truck.
Okay, so any more questions and answers, Q&A, anyone, since you've all seen the movie? So we have merchandise up front if you want to purchase the soundtrack or t-shirts, please. Oh, I'm sorry.
Casting director, Latoya Muhammad.
Oh, yes, Latoya. Kelly.
Trisha. They all worked on the film also in some capacity. So if y'all got some questions, get them. You're gonna ask a question. Stephanie, she's from Houston, came down and helped us out on the project. A lot of James, the one with the camera here, he worked on the project right here. Yeah, so you know, it took an effort, a team of everybody to make a movie. So,
and I get a wonderful vibe from you guys. I wish you guys all the best of luck. We are rooting for you guys. If you are supporting this movie and you love this movie, please, every day, October 30th, the movie's out in theaters. Let's hashtag Carter High movie. Yeah. Carter High movie. What they were saying?
No stress, no stress, no stress, no stress, no stress.